Have you ever felt like getting agency clients would be easy? If only you didn't have to do sales calls? And I mean, honestly, the worst part isn't even the call itself. It's the whole dynamic. The chasing strangers, the sending follow-ups, the trying to convince someone that they've got a problem before they've seen any proof that you can even actually fix it. Fortunately, there's a much easier way. And it starts with a free 5-minute audit that most agency owners either don't know exists or aren't using correctly. You see, I used to hate sales calls, so I'd avoid them at all costs, even when I knew that doing this was holding me back. Then, one afternoon, I ran a quick marketing audit on a local business that I'd been thinking about reaching out to, just to see what comes up, really. The score came back at 37 out of 100, and don't worry, I'll tell you more about what that number means shortly. So I sent the audit to them. Nothing else. There was no offer, no booking link, no let me know if you just want to hop on a call. Then, to my surprise, 2 hours later, they replied and they asked me what I could do about it and if I could help them. And that was the moment that everything changed. Since then, I've built 3 different 7-figure agencies, worked with over 1,500 small businesses, run thousands of campaigns, and today I do it all as a 1-person agency with 0 employees. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the exact 4-step system I call the audit method. I'll show you how to find businesses that are the most likely to say yes before you even reach out, how to run the audit in 5 minutes, the exact message to send so they get curious instead of defensive, and how to turn their reply into a paying client without a sales call. I'll even show you the tool I use, the exact word-for-word messages I send, and exactly what to do the moment they reply, including what to do if they don't. But first, you need to understand why most agency outreach fails, because the audit only works when you flip the order that everyone else uses. So I want you to think of normal outreach like handing someone a brochure as they walk by on the street. A brochure that says, here's who I am, here's what I do, and here's why you should trust me. Now, there's nothing wrong with that information. The problem is that every agency owner out there is handing out the exact same brochure. The audit, though, is different. The audit is like an X-ray, and it shows them things that they may have missed about what's actually happening inside their business. These are things like their review score, missed calls, slow follow-up, low online presence. It just lays it all out there right in front of them. This way, you're not asking them to believe some random promise you made. You're showing them with proof, and proof is much easier to respond to than a sales pitch. You see, here's the entire problem with cold outreach in one sentence. You're asking for trust before you've done anything to earn it. The audit changes the order completely. Evidence first, sale second. Plus, and this is going to come as extra good news, especially if you're even a little bit nervous about sales, is that with the audit, you're not selling anything. All you're doing here is revealing something they probably weren't aware of. And the moment that they see a real gap, a real problem with a real number attached to it, the conversation changes entirely. You're no longer some random salesperson who showed up trying to get money out of them. Now, you're a helpful, trusted resource. And if they're even slightly interested in solving the problem, you're the obvious answer for who they call. That is the shift. And happens in just 5 minutes. So let me walk you through the process now, starting with step 1, find the businesses that need you most. Most agency owners go looking for clients the hard way. Build a list, write a cold email, send it to 100, 500, or 1,000 businesses, then wait. And seeing as most of those 100, 500, or 1,000 businesses have no real reason to respond, they don't. But don't worry. It gets worse, because rather than finding real businesses with real problems, most beginners skip straight to building a cold list. And I mean, I get it. Feels productive, feels like progress. I did the exact same thing myself when I was starting. You're typing names into a spreadsheet, you're doing something, right? But you're doing the hard version of the task before even checking if there's an easier one available. And there is. This is why the smarter move is to find businesses that already have a clear and measurable problem before you ever reach out. Just one visible problem that once you show them, they can't unsee. And the fastest way to find this problem is the prospecting tool inside High Level, which is the software I use to run my entire agency. How it works is you type in a niche and a city, HVAC contractors in Nashville, dentists in Charlotte, plumbers in Colorado Springs, whatever your niche is. I'm going to use pest control and Raleigh for this example. The tool then pulls up a list of local businesses, and next to each one is a conversion rate score. That number is the predicted likelihood that that business will become a paying client if you reach out. In this case, higher is better. 67% means this business is genuinely likely to say yes. 15% on the other hand means probably not, even if you tried. So now, instead of guessing who to contact, you start with the businesses already showing you that they're the better opportunity. In other words, that conversion rate tells you who's worth contacting. But before you reach out, there's one more thing to pull. the actual audit report. That's an entirely different score. It's not about whether they'll say yes, it's a full breakdown of what's actually wrong in their business. Quick side note here before we go any further, if you don't have high level yet, you can do a rougher manual version of this. Just pull up a business's Google listing, check their review count, their last review date, whether they've got a website. I mean, sure, takes longer and you won't get an exact number, but the same principle applies here. You're trying to spot the problem before you ever reach out. So, back to the numbers here. The conversion rate number from step 1 tells you who's worth contacting. But inside the actual audit report, there's a separate number entirely. This isn't predicting whether they're going to say yes or no. Instead, it's a full breakdown of what's actually wrong. And this is the thing that you're going to hand to them or send over to them. You see, once you found a business worth contacting, this next part takes like 5 minutes. You're not writing a report, you're not building a complicated sales presentation, you're not doing a 47-point analysis of their entire digital footprint. Instead, with one click, High Level generates a full marketing audit for that business. I'm talking about the reviews, the website, speed to lead, all of it. But let me show you what this actually looks like. Let's create one for this company now by clicking the Add button. All right, so overall score of 51%. Biggest issues are 73 Google reviews, but 0% reply rate. And the 4 negative reviews are sitting there, unanswered. There's no text-enabled phone number, no chat widget on the site, ranked outside of the top 10 locally, while competitors with similar reviews are ranking top 5. And that's pretty much it. Few quick sentences. You didn't need to be an expert. You just needed to look at the audit. Okay, let's keep going. Step 3, send the audit, not a sales pitch. This is the step that most people get backwards. They run the audit, they get excited about what they found, and then they immediately attach it to a sales pitch, saying something like, here's what I found, here's what I can fix, here's my pricing, let me know if you want to get started. But that's too much, too fast. So here's what you send instead. Say this: hey, name, I was looking at business names, online presence, and put together a quick audit. Your score came back at 31 out of 100. Thought you'd want to see it. No strings attached. That's it. Nothing else. No offer, no sales pitch, no booking link. Most business owners who get this do one of 2 different things. Either they ignore it, which means they were never going to be a great client anyway, so you saved yourself a call, or they reply. And when they reply, it's almost never, how much do you charge? Instead, it's usually a question about the audit. Some version of, what does that mean? Or what would you do to fix it? That is the conversation you want. Them asking you. And that's one of the biggest psychological shifts in this entire method. The moment someone asks you for help, you're no longer chasing them. You're just responding. And when they ask that question, that's your green light. Which leads us perfectly to step 4, show them the first fix, not the whole machine. This is where most people accidentally turn a warm conversation cold again. But here's what I mean. The business owner replies and asks what the score means. And because you're excited, you try to explain everything. The reviews, the missed calls, the follow-up, the AI websites, automations, dashboards, you just throw everything at them all at once. I know this because sadly, this is what I did for years. And suddenly they start to feel like they came in for a flat tire, and now you're explaining the engine and the transmission and how moisture sensor windshield wipers work, which for the record, not well. So don't do that. The audit got their attention because it was simple. So keep the next step simple too by picking the one obvious problem they have and then showing them the fix to that, but only that. So here's the exact message I sent, word for word. I can show you exactly how to fix that. Takes about 10 minutes. Want me to show you? Take a look at what this message is not. This is not a sales call, not a discovery call, not a strategy session, just want me to show you. And then when they say yes, you show them one of 3 fixes, whichever one actually matches the biggest problem that the audit found. For example, if their online reviews are weak, you show them the review system. For the record, this is usually the place that I recommend starting, as it's one of the easiest services to deliver. Business owners all over the world also understand the value and the importance of getting more reviews for their business. So I show them how a customer completes a transaction and High Level automatically sends a review request. There's a direct link to Google, there's no filters, no gating, every customer gets the same message, it's clean, it's compliant. On the other hand, if missed leads are the problem, then you show them this instead, a speed to lead automation. Here, a lead comes in and gets a reply within seconds, not later that day, but within seconds. Speed to lead research shows that responding within the first minute increases conversions by 391%. Most small businesses are calling back hours later, sometimes days, sometimes never. On the other hand, if missed calls are the problem, you show them this. This is an AI receptionist that answers phone calls, it qualifies leads, and it books appointments automatically, all while the business owner is working or driving or having dinner with their family. The key here, though, is this. You don't show them all three at once. You show the one that matches the biggest gap, the problem that they already care about. That's why it doesn't feel like a sales pitch. It feels like the obvious next step. Now, the good news here is that you don't have to build any of this from scratch yourself either. When you start a trial through the link below this video, my complete Agency OS snapshot installs into your account in just one click. One click, my complete agency system, fully installed, ready to go. Now, a real quick word on what to do if they don't reply at all, because that's going to happen most of the time, and I don't want you thinking that you failed or the method failed. So give that first message 3 to 4 days, then send a short follow-up. Not a second sales pitch, just a gentle nudge. Say this: "Hey, name, just wanted to make sure the audit came through okay." One thing that stood out was, then what you want to do here is mention some specific findings, something like how many reviews are going unanswered or whatever is applicable. Wanted to make sure you saw it. Now, if they still don't respond after that, send one more note along the same lines a few days later, and then move on to the next business on your list. Fun fact, but some businesses simply aren't paying attention to their inbox, and that's not a reflection on you or on the method. Remember, you're not chasing here. You're sending something that is genuinely useful. Then you're moving on. Now let me show you the stacking math that makes this worth doing so you can see how profitable this can be. You start them on one service that matched their biggest problem. That's the front door. But once they're getting results, which typically happens pretty quickly, adding the next service isn't some awkward sales conversation. It's just a natural next step. Reviews is $297 a month. Add the AI receptionist and that's another $397. Add a website, it's another $497. So one client, 3 easy to deliver services, comes out to just under $1,200 a month, recurring. At 10 clients fully stacked, that's nearly $12,000 a month from just 10 relationships. No cold calls, no sales calls, no pushing or pressuring or having to convince anyone of anything. And here's the thing, nobody argues with an x-ray. They ask how to fix the broken bone. That's the whole point of the audit. It turns, "please trust me," into just look at this. Okay, I got 3 warnings that I need to share with you before you go do this. Warning 1, the audit only works if the score is real. Don't make up a low number to create urgency and don't exaggerate the problems. The fastest way to lose your reputation before you've built one is to get caught inflating a problem. Trust me, the real numbers are pretty much always bad enough, so just use those. Warning 2, don't pitch in the first message. I know it's tempting. You've done the work, you found the problems, and you want to get to the point. But you gotta resist that urge. The audit message works because it asks for nothing. The moment that you attach an offer to it, it stops being an x-ray and starts being a brochure again. Warning 3, speed matters. When someone replies to your audit, you want to respond fast. Both interest and motivation have a half-life, so you want to reply while things are still warm. Now, if you want to just copy and paste this alongside my entire marketing system, everything I just showed you runs inside High Level. I've got a link down below this video that's going to get you access to an extended free trial, plus my entire Agency OS. This is all of the pre-built automations, word-for-word client getting scripts, a 90-day implementation roadmap, and access to my private members-only community. And all of it unlocks the moment you start. Links in the descriptions below this video. Getting your first client is the hard part, but there's a reason some agency owners turn one client into 10, and others stay stuck at one for years. And it all comes down to knowing exactly what to offer next, how to price it, how to scale it, and how to keep clients paying you month after month. I walk through all of that, including the exact agency model I use today as a one-person business in the video that I've got linked up right here. So feel free to tap or click that now. I'll see you in there in just a second. I'm not so sure that looks healthy.